Do something a little different. Instead of playing this on my computer, I'm going to record it on my phone like a good boy. So today I'm going to start with recording, just playing through some Netease games. I'm going to go from the top and go down and just give my perspective on the localization and maybe how that affects the marketing. And if you like that, then maybe we can even go over the storytelling in the games, just as a way to improve them. So today we're going to play Ohmyoji, which is a game based off Japanese lore, myths, and a little bit of history. So let's go on to about this game. This game's been out for a while, but let's see if there's anything that could be improved. So here we have the word feature. That's the first thing that stands out to me. That could be features instead of feature, because it looks like we have more than one feature here. So let's read this. Travel back to the capital in the Heian period and soak in the quirky and touching stories of spirits whose designs are so meticulous and realistic that they can be easily sympathized with. So first thing is that sentence is way too long. It's definitely been translated from Chinese. I mean, obviously it's been translated from Chinese, but the fact of localization is you don't really want the player, especially somebody who's not Chinese, to think that something has come straight from Chinese. I would break the sentence down into 2 or 3 sentences, shorter sentences. Also, we got the word capital here. What capital? Is it the Chinese capital? Is it the American capital? What is the Heian period? I think the word Japanese needs to be thrown in there so that we are 100% sure where this game is taking place. Otherwise, it's a little bit vague. New character unlocks, new gameplay. That's a little weird. It could be new characters unlock new gameplay. New gameplay upgrades follow each new Shikigami. That's a little bit too literal translated, I would say. With each new Shikigami comes new gameplay upgrades. Experience the myriad gameplay. Experience the myriad types of gameplay in new big zones and complete challenges for rich rewards. So already we're seeing a little bit too much Chinglish in these descriptions, and that's usually done because this is done by the marketing department, maybe not the localization department, or somebody in marketing who knows English, though not maybe 100% correctly, and maybe while they can understand it, they can't really see the errors in the writing. So diverse troops tactics. I would say troop. Some damages both the enemy and the friendly. What the heck does that mean? I don't even know. Some dutifully guard their teammates. Some confuse the enemy so as to turn the tide. Bring on a different Shikigami. You'll have a hold of battle. Okay, we're not really sure what they're talking about until the last sentence. So we could start the entire thing with the last sentence saying, bring in different Shikigami to experience a whole different type of battle just at the beginning and then go on to that. Or if you're wanting to kind of make it a little bit more vague, you can start the way that this is already started, but I don't recommend it because it's not really sure what you're talking about here. And also damages is just bad English. So it could be, say, some deal damage to both their enemies and their allies, not the friendly. That's just very strange. So it appears that as we're going down, the English is getting worse and worse. Customized soul configuration, crit, attack, defense, immunity, speed, controlling, HP. Equipping different souls, Shikigami will have very different performances. Alright, it's just getting worse. Equipped different souls to your Shikigami to help them perform differently. That's a better way of saying that. Try out different attribute configurations and create your unique Shikigami. So this game is focusing too much on its description is focusing too much on the nitty-gritty details of this game that you don't really know what it is until you actually play the game. Maybe if you're like really into anime, really into Japanese games, you will know what a Shikigami is. But for someone who's new to this genre, they will have no idea what they're talking about. And a lot of gaming companies do this in their descriptions. They focus on things that a player who's already playing the game would care about, not actually some new player. And that's going to maybe affect the marketing. Not that everybody reads this, but like instead of focusing on like these nitty-gritty details of how it affects the gameplay, you have to be a bit more broad. Tell me about the story. Tell me about, be a bit more descriptive in your descriptions. Maybe not always, maybe sometimes this works, but I just always find that some of these descriptions are a little bit too about the details that a new player would not really care about, and also especially if somebody doesn't know what a shikigami is. Top of the line, exquisite graphics, a classic word in English that comes from Chinese that English speakers don't really use that much. Exquisite, which comes straight from the Chinese, with exquisite graphics of the Japanese ukiyo-e art genre. That's just so badly written. Each interface is scenery straight out of painting. Oh my gosh. How do I even, with amazing graphics based on the Japanese ukiyo-e art genre. Each interface in this game has scenery straight out of paintings, or that also seems like a little translation. You could say the artwork in this game, it seems like it's straight out of a painting. The courtyard, the town, the exploration, the secrets. You'll be immersed in an intricate and delicate yokai world nonstop. So why are these words capitalized? Probably because they're using the same rules that they would use within the actual game itself, where you have to capitalize keywords. But since this is a marketing description, you have no need to do that. And that's what happens when you don't have a concise rulebook style guide on how to differentiate your marketing from your actual gameplay. Does it really matter? Maybe not too much. But if you want to be professional, if you want to be the best gaming company in the world, if you want to be a great company in the world, you gotta have these things down. Background. In a time when demons and humans coexisted, evil spirits from the underworld, have begun. Okay, the first sentence is in past tense, the second tense is using have. Okay, it should be evil spirits from the underworld began a quest for power, strength, and dominance. The balance between the two words. Now we're in present tense. So we got three tenses in following each other. The balance between the two worlds was jeopardized. Fortunately, there was a group of gifted humans who could read the stars and draw amulets. I don't know what draw amulets means. Is that what they mean? I don't know. It's a bit weird. I never heard that before. They have the power to connect the two worlds. They had the power, because we're keeping in past tense, and even tame spirits. They are willing to lay everything on the line to maintain peace and order between the two worlds. They were known. They were willing. They were known. The gate to this magical world of spirits and beauty has been opened to you. So they were going to change the tense a little bit because we're speaking directly to the reader. I still think, yeah. So Netease, you got to improve your marketing here. This is not everyone's gonna read this, but it's pretty long. But it's too much Chinglish in there, you know. So if you need somebody to improve that, just hit me up right here, Netease. Every day I'm making these videos, I'm making posts. I want to improve, you know? Send me a message, all right? See you next time when we actually play the game. But it took us so long to get through the description with so many mistakes that we'll have to wait till next time. Have a good time, and I hope this video was helpful. Yeah.